welcome back to another just random video. I talked about every state, I talked about a couple states, like, what do I think of it? I'm gonna be talking about Ohio. Now, in my opinion, I think Ohio's an underrated state that not a lot of people, that not really any people like or even care for. There's good things in Ohio. There's bad things. I know. I mean, there's places like Dayton, Springfield. I mean, there's a lot of their big cities, except for Columbus. I mean, they all have high crime rates and poverty, meth addiction, things like that. But there's always a good thing. There's good things that comes out of Ohio. I mean, for example, Columbus, the largest city in the state capital. That's a wonderful city, in my opinion. I've been there so many times. I enjoy Columbus. I mean, I think it's a good state cap. I think it's one of the best state capitals. And unlike the rest of Ohio, I mean, there's manufacturing jobs. I think Columbus is an underrated city. And then there's also dozens there's also some good little towns in Ohio, good ones. There's Athens, which is a nice little town. It's home to Ohio University. There's always good things, and it's also home to Kings Island and Cedar Point, two of the best theme parks in the world, in this country. Two of the best theme parks in the country. I mean, Kings Island, Cedar Point. I will be going to Kings Island at the end of the year. My school, we're going on a field trip. We're gonna go to Kings Island. It's gonna be exciting. So I do have friends from school that watch my videos, so shout out to everybody. Ohio, it has had rough times, with politician and things like that. Now, there's some really bad things, though. There's, as far as cities go, there's so many bad places in Ohio that I've lost track. There's East Cleveland, there's, what else? Cincinnati, what else? Ashtabula, Lima, or Slima. Actually, no, yeah, Lima, Slima. What else? Youngstown, Warren, Niles, whatever it's called. There's so many bad places in Ohio. The suburbs are usually really good, though. And the good news with Cleveland is that they are tearing, like, the worst parts of the city. They're going to tear them down, the old houses, that's been dilapidated. They're going to tear those down. They're going to build, like, nice houses. They're going to improve that area, and they're going to build, like, nice houses, which I am on part with that. I mean, that is such a good thing. I'm sure the crime, not to mention the city as a whole has been improving. I mean, the crime rate's slightly gone down. But with Cincinnati, it feels like it's getting worse there. Same with like places like Youngstown. I mean, the crime rates are getting worse. In Dayton as well. Usually the suburbs are better than the city itself. Columbus as a whole is really good. It's probably the best, probably the only good one out of all the big cities. And, the suburbs are good, too. I mean, you have places like Kettering. No, that's Dayton. You have places like Powell, Grove City, Hilliard, Dublin. Those places are really nice little towns, suburbs. It's home to the most, public daily library visits, so, that's a good thing. Ohio does have a high rate of, property crimes, from what I remembered. Columbus, I might make a whole video just on Columbus. I think it's a nice little, I think it's a good state capital. I really like Columbus. I mean, it's a nice city. I love it, my opinion. But Ohio kind of has some of the same problems like other states do, like Kentucky, West Virginia. Well, Ohio's problems are not as serious as West Virginia or Kentucky or Louisiana or Mississippi or New Mexico. Those places. But, I mean, they're pretty bad. I will say Ohio, they're always in the top 10s when it comes to the best healthcare quality. I mean, I don't know how they're able to succeed from that. It's crazy that they're one of the leading states when it comes to the best healthcare quality. I mean, that's a good thing for Ohio. I mean, there's down-to-earth people. And there's fun things to do. That's what people don't understand. I mean, that's the reason why you got all those only in Ohio memes. People don't understand. Ohio is actually a fun place. I'm gonna be going to Kings Island at the end of the year, towards the next year. I'm gonna be going. I think I might take y'all with me. I'll try to make a vlog too. So anyways, my gripes on Ohio. That's my thoughts on Ohio. Ohio is not a great place. I mean, there's those things. There's good things that can come out. There's good things about Ohio. There is, but there's some really, really bad things about it. Okay. There's a lot of bad, rough places. I mean, just like every other state, you know, there's drugs, poverty, crime, things like that, drug addiction, bad infrastructures. Anyways, so, that's basically it. Oh, and here's something I'm gonna do throughout these series. I'm gonna talk about companies that started the state. So, for Ohio, I mean, Wendy's started in Ohio, Arby's, I think White Castle started. No, that was Kansas. They're headquartered in Columbus. So, Kroger, the grocery store, Kroger. Procter & Gamble has headquarters there in Cincinnati. There's other companies. 2 restaurant chains, Charlie's Philly Steaks and Steak Escape. They both started in Ohio, in the Columbus area, as well as what was another one? Jenny's, which is in like big cities. It's like an ice cream place. It started in Columbus. There's other ones that come to my head. So, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to comment, like, share, subscribe. If you did, give this video a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. What do you think of this video? Please, if you're not a subscriber to my channel, please subscribe right now for more updates. So, I love y'all. Peace out. Bye.